goddamn Surviving Mars, cat. I really want to play that fucking game, and so I'm you know, bleh. And you can localize you experiences. You can create, like if you got a vision for a game, you can build that within that framework. It's similar to how Meta does stuff in their versions, and you know, I've not been to Vegas in a long time, right? Mainly because I'm married now, and debauchery's not on the menu anymore. Hanno's German. It's fucking solidly German. It's German. It's as German as goddamn settlers. Fuck, they're just, it's like Euro Truck Simulator. It's not really German, Euro Truck Simulators, but still, that's not her thing, not her deal. So there's no need to invade her complex. Let her do her thing. Her compound, leave it alone. Authorities, leave it alone. Leave it alone. In SimCity, well, actually all three of those games. If you go broke, you're done, right? You're done. That's the end game state, is being broke.
Just hang on to that.
Yeah, so we got the ancient door we can go through.
I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, so I'm looking at the I'm on the background page right now, and the only thing that really has anything that would work would be these skills, which is insight and perception. And if I hover over them, it tells me to read the time easily. Another little picture here. Oh, she wanted pictures upstairs, didn't she? Let's put, let's go ahead and I'll just start putting some of this that's got a buzzword that sort of matches the vibe that I want to sort of bring to stream. Ain't working. Like, I'm looking at these playlists and I'm like, I don't fucking recognize none of this shit. I'm going fucking crazy. So.
I have the ability to make people's saving throws suck.
That's nice. I like it.
Fallen in love with certain tower defense games, but it's never been, it's never, like, I don't pursue tower defense games as a general rule, but I've been watching them evolve over the past few years, and they're getting really, let's just get rid of it. Let's just dump her. I think Sir Robin, so you can see this, you can see their rating here, which I think reflects how good they are for her all-night party. There's the console, etc., etc. Put the controller right there. What is that? What is that? $200 hit points for Olympia. 300 for Greta. Okay, game, I'm gonna need you to shit like that. So I guess this recently went to 1.0, and the big thing is they introduced a multiplayer patch. I had this game on my wish list forever, then for one reason or another, I took it off my wish list, and then I took action on this. And I'm like, oh, please tell me how we're from this external position are gonna get their internal IT department to respond to our needs. Please, want it.
I'll take the mind.
The brain in a jar?
Oh yeah.
Slave mind?
Good for reading at night.
What is that? A heart-shaped makeup box. Pretty cute. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the severed fingers, man. I really do not know what to do with the severed goddamn fingers. Why do you what it does? So T like locks the dialog box in place so I can click on, hover over that, and then there it is right there. And I'm assuming I can hit T on this, and it'll lock that in play, and then I can grab this. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. Take a risk, because all the decisions are just based on whatever the shortest increment of time they can do. Most business, it's a fucking quarter. At least in Hollywood, it's like 2 years. But it's still, it's ridiculous.
Atreyu.
Oh.
Wink. Bonk.
So you want more wonk in your step and your buildings, your mage schools for sure. I'm gonna stream this game. It's gonna be my game, right? I'll be the late night fucking Twitch streamer that streams this game, and I'll do my part, not from a perspective of like the guys, the content creator that knows what they're doing. Begin the ritual. All right, so that's gonna give us a couple more artifacts. We really need to really start pushing students out. I'm hoping you're okay. Because, you know. Weird fucking cat, man. He wants to drink water out of the sink. And it needs to be at a certain flow rate. And he gets up in there and he laps and laps and laps and laps and laps and he loves it. So, played Trombone Chimp. Talked about No Man's Sky. Talked about Town to City a little bit. All right. Didn't talk about Planet Coaster 2 yet. But let's get it. All right, let's see. We got to get some. What were we talking about? Oh. All right. So here's the mod man. I think I don't know exactly where my sweet face can live, but we're gonna slide it over here for. I've heard is fairly common is that the users oftentimes will create things the devs didn't see, and that's wild, right? So to it, I'm into the butterball. I'm into the butterball. Butterball.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm into you. I want this one. 10 plants. Ooh. But anyway, all right. So that was a little bit derailing, but we weren't really on the tracks yet, so it's probably all right. A stove. Well, it's a range top. Course, as we play around with the sound levels tonight, but hey, whatever. All right, hey, hello. We got it's another Friday. I'd like to see the van and this dude. Those were I used to have Disney pins all around this fucking thing, and those are the ones I chose to keep as I'm converting this from a Disneyland hat to a music walking hat. Years. So my retention rate, like they set a goal for retention this year, beginning of the year, and I said, I'm not going to do this. And they're like, what do you mean? We have all these. I'm like, no. Why should I be forced? The reality is, the difference between the dining room and the mess hall. Panicked about, because it's like, how am I going to buy pot and these games at the same time? I'm going to have a real problem trying to pull that off. Now, of course, I've gone back and revisited all these titles. It's 5 titles. And I've a scheme that is, I would argue, wrong. They should be developing in their native tongue, the tongue they always develop in, and then convert at that point. But when I read that, that was disturbing to me. Cabinet. Oh, right there. Look at that. Stack 20 to a stack for many things. Some of those things only stack to 10, some only stack to 5. And of course now with the Warband bank and shit, everything stacks all crazy. I'm always pleased by whether or not I can do it myself is a whole different story. But I'd like to think of myself as a nice guy. I know that I've got a bit of a cold. Oh, we can change the color of the fire. That's cool. Lists, because this uses the API from the Armory, which is super helpful. And I mean, I can track quests here, I can track achievements, I can track all kinds of shit, even map progress if I am. But we're still, I mean, that's not a game that comes out until next year. Now, I was talking with my buddy Hades the other day, and we were talking about the same quantity. We were talking about the same object, right? So that particular body part is the same body part over time, and that feels sort of important to me. So I'm hoping that this GTA 6 is dirty. It's grimy. Now I know that's in Vice City, so I'm hoping that there's really shiny as often as they need it. Right now, my company says you will meet with your direct reports every single month. I guess we're not really asking for any trees. Well, we are. We're asking for these trees to cut down way back here. Are these not trees, maybe? Oh, you got to be level 4. The bad news about that house, it doesn't have a mailbox nearby.
Watch along to learn more or leave your questions in the comments. In Fata Deum, you're not just a builder of worlds. You're a shaper of lives, beliefs, and of destiny itself.
Fairly even, actually. We may want to consider having the mess hall and the private dining area. And if we go that route, we're probably okay. Because, let's pause it. 200 hit points for Olympia. 300 for Greta.
For the barbarian, do you have any skills that make people drop their weapons?
Let me see.
A disarm, I guess.
And don't reset. I'm fine. Fuck. If I fuck up, I fuck up. I don't give a dog dick. I don't give a dog dick. Oh yeah, you hear that, man? That was hardy right there. That's what I could have possibly gone with. I'm just a simple butcher, incapable of comprehending life or death decisions. Where the hell's Zoe? We got special juice. Place it. Place what? Which one else? Grab them every once in a while. Once the room's done. And away. See if that works. Okay, so we're still because I know you're kind of a newcomer to mods because your old rig wouldn't play them. Patch day. Oh god damn. Oh, I did sit on my leg wrong today, and my ankle hurt when I did that, and so I was like, oh, I thought it was pain free, but no, there's that. But I felt like it was my own doing, so I was sitting weird. So.
No, I've never tried that.
Well, I've killed all kinds of stuff with knockback, but I've never seen it teleport back up.
We don't want Curtis in here. Instead, we're gonna try and bring in. I banned them from the Discord, but I don't believe that there's any advantage to me in being heavy-handed. So if you said something that we didn't. So it's slow now, and it's some program. It's not Windows, because Windows comes up, the menu bar pops up, and the cursor's going, but then it turns black. I did sit on my leg wrong today, and my ankle hurt when I did that, and so I was like, oh, I thought it was pain free, but no, there's that. But I felt like it was my own doing, so I was sitting weird. So.
That's my little guy. Sorry.
Oh, he dashed. Look at that guy.
There we go.
There you go. it has a very different scale, let's call it, right? So we'll be the male.